Happy Wednesday, writers. We are still working on our opinions, and it was so fun seeing all of the pets that you have chosen. Mrs. Frio wants to tell you about the pet that I have chosen. We had this pet when Joseph was little, and it was a perfect pet for our family. And I'm going to show you two of the boxes that I filled in today, and we're going to go over again what are some of the ways that you can fill in those boxes. So here's my sheet, just like you have on Seesaw, and I had picked a frog. The kind of frog that we had in our family was called a dwarf frog, and it was a very teeny tiny. Actually, Joseph had two of them. They came in an aquarium together. And the reason that I said, I have two reasons that they were the perfect pet for our family at the time. When Joseph was little, his sisters were in high school, so they were very busy. So Mrs. Frio was taking them to soccer, or taking them to dance, or taking them here. And then I had to take Joseph to the park, and he had to do his things. So we were going crazy all over the place. So the dwarf frogs were a perfect pet for us because they were easy to care for. They lived in this aquarium, and it had these bamboo shoots that came out of it, and we only had to feed them once a month. They sustained their own food from the bamboo and the oxygen and that little bit of food. And another reason that they were a great pet, in my opinion, they were not noisy. I had 3 kids running around in the house at that time. Mrs. Frio did not need any more noise. No, I did not. So those are my 2 beginning reasons, my opinions of why I thought those dwarf frogs were the best. But I want to review with you again, what are some of the things that you could be putting in the box, right? So, feelings, right? I said that they were not noisy, and that was a feeling that I had that was important to Mrs. Frio at the time because our house was very busy then. Our house has quieted down since then. It's only Joseph, my husband, and Mrs. Frio that live here now, so it's quiet, so we could have a noisier pet. But back then, that's what made them perfect. Stories. I could tell you a story. I'm going to save that one for tomorrow. Information. We did some research before we had gotten those dwarf pets, and that's probably one of the boxes I'm going to fill in tomorrow. And reasons. And I think I've already explained to you that we had a lot of things going on when we had those dwarf frogs, and it was important that those were some of the reasons we chose that pet over other pets. So, writers, get those thinking caps on and get those pencils writing, or your finger, or your mouth, because remember that you can do audio on Seesaw too, which I love. So you're going to be filling in today the other 2 pieces to why you think that your animal, your pet, whatever you have chosen, is the best. So Mrs. Frio would like for you to see if you can fill in all of the boxes. Remember, this is on Seesaw if you want to look at it and you forget on different ways that you could fill it in. Looking forward to seeing your writing. And then we're going to talk about putting it all together. That's a lot of things to do. But I know you can do it because you kindergartners are up for the challenge. Happy Wednesday, my wonderful friends, and I will see you tomorrow.